Okay guys, welcome to Series 2, Episode 1 of Space Engineers Playthrough. In this series we're going to be starting a lunar series, building our lunar colony in the crater city. We'll just quickly go through some of the settings. So I've got a lot of mods in here. We've got some decorative packs, AI enabled, some MES spawn encounters, shields, HUD colours and compass. What else have we got? New sandbox, skybox, sorry, background, the nanites, drill and fill system, larger ore detector, the sleep mod which allows me to sleep at night time in a cryopod, and then the sneaky sounds, which a lot of people are going to be very happy about because I got a lot of complaints in the first series about that. Later on in the series I will be adding these ones in. The daily needs one is one that I'll probably put in first, probably episode 2, episode 3, as soon as we get things set up for it, and then everything else is spawning enemies. So the advanced settings, I've just got everything set to maximum. All the settings are normal except for having in-game scripts, and yeah, so I'll just skip to selecting the spawn. So yeah, here we are. We'll pick the moon drop pod, obviously the wheeled rover to begin with. Says it's hard difficulty, the 0 oxygen and 0.25 of a G. So yeah, I'll bring you back in when we are landed on the moon. Okay, so here we are on the moon, little rover in the midst of all these craters. Sun already midway through the day, beginning to set. So as you can see, I've already got the crater marked in, and I've just got to get around there now. So 15 kilometers to travel. I'll give you a little bit of what we've got. First of all, we just need to go into here. Save them. Make sure they're all visible, and what was the other thing I wanted to do? Of course, just raise that speed limit up, and there we go. So before too much of the day has gone, let's try and get through some of this. So probably best to head around some of the bigger craters. Yeah, driving on the moon's pretty fun. You got to be careful though, because you do get quite a lot of air, and it can be quite difficult to control, especially at high speeds. So you can see I'm only travelling at sort of 20 at the minute, but the smallest little jump there and you're flying for 10-20 seconds. So like I say, you do have to be careful. So yeah, just a gentle drive for now. Make our way across Lunar, and yeah, hopefully no issues. So like that, you see, you do have to be very, very careful because it can get quite twitchy, especially at those speeds. So yeah, very careful. thought I'd lost it there, I'm not going to lie. Binned it already. Got to be a bit careful here, navigating your way through this kind of terrain, because I can't see what's on the other side yet. So just carefully. I could have gone left there, probably would have been easier. So that's a couple of things just spawned in there. What are they? Incon and Imber. So they'll probably pop up in the messenger in a second saying, get out of my face, to one another. So yeah, still heading in the right direction. You can see though this terrain that I'm going to head into is starting to become very bumpy now. So we need to be extra careful as we come through here. So far, there we go, look. Threatening one another. Might have a little battle in the sky above us. Just make a little turn there and just deviate a little bit and head up and over this way, I think, because this looks a little bit easier. So yeah, maybe I'll just take a minute to say thank you to everybody who liked and subscribed to any of the videos in the first series. Obviously like the videos, subscribed whilst watching it. Obviously very grateful for that, because you've helped me, you know, go up from, I think I was at like 3 followers when I started that first season, and I'm now 100 plus. So yeah, very grateful for the reception that I had on that first series. If you want to see more, then obviously if you are continuing to like the videos, it gives me an incentive, shows me that it's what you want to see more of. And also, yeah, incentivizes me to make more. So I do enjoy playing the game, and this early stage of the game can be a little bit of a grind, especially trying to drive as far as we're going. But yeah, got a bit of flat terrain here, so what I'll do is I'll get us a bit closer. Ooh, he says, nearly losing it again on the flat terrain, because it's not actually that flat. So yeah, I'll bring you back when I'm a little bit closer, or when there's something interesting going on. So yeah, this is some pretty complicated maneuvering through here. Little valleys between, I don't know what we call them, mountains or hills, craters, who knows what these are, but it is not fun. trying to maneuver my way through these huge crater fields. Opens up a little bit for a second, and we can try and get, you know, 10-12 meters per second. I feel like this route is going to take me very close to that particular base, so maybe I should try a bit of mountain scaling. Fortunately, it's all in the daytime, because if this was at night time, it would be an absolute nightmare to have to deal with. I think we've got enough grip on the wheels and enough power. I have jumped into holes like that before, landed upside down, and well, that was it really. So, yep. Caution when on the moon. I think if I'd have had that starter jet, then maybe things would have been a little bit different. Platinum over here. Do you know what? Because that is actually less than 10k away. I'm just going to mark it. Leave it in orange. Yes, so still 10k, just less than 10k now to go. And I don't know, we might I might try to do some moon hopping. This could be dangerous, but it's also a little bit exciting. So see. If we can't get some power, it might actually be better just to go through. I'll be honest, like I'm looking at it and some of the mountains are too steep. If they were less of an angle, like that kind of thing, then you could jump a good long distance, but most of them are too steep. They just launch you up. So it does look like we're out of that area. See, something like that, if you've got a bit more speed over that. There we go. Not much distance, not much speed. But yeah, it's good fun doing that. But yeah, now we've got that flat land again. I have to be careful, because she does like to bounce. And become a little bit unsteady. So yeah, twitchy. as well. A little bit of bounce. Yeah, so just cautious, very cautious. But yeah, no, I'll spare you a little bit of this and I'll bring you back when I'm at the crater, or a little bit closer anyway. Okay, yeah, so we are now within 3 kilometers of the crater. And I figured I'd give you a little bit more of the drive because it's kind of a huge portion of what I'm doing here. Even like I say, at this speed, it wants to bounce, it wants to jump all over the place, and with these shadows at this point, it's can be a little bit scary. But yeah, there's one of the jumps. They are quite good fun. But it gets a lot more dangerous now that it is literally night time. So we'll drive the last 1.5 kilometers in the dark. Hopefully it's not so dark that you can't see once this is uploaded to YouTube. Sometimes they can have an issue with dark video. But it looks like we're here. So I know there is normally a large ore patch in the center of the crater, but maybe if I skirt around the edges here, we might find anything extra. Now obviously cobalt is something that we're looking for. And I'm not seeing anything, so let me just double check, because I'm pretty sure this has an ore detector on it. It does, but the range was all the way down, so there we go. So we've got gold and silver over here, silicon and magnesium over that way, cobalt, iron and ice, nice, and platinum it looks like in the center. So that's a good find right near the beginning to have, especially gold and silver right over here next to me. A hole through the planet there. So we're looking close about here. It's not actually that deep. Like the gold is actually quite close to the surface. So yeah, that's not going to be particularly difficult to find. Now then, what was that? Platinum and nickel again. This one was the iron and the ice, I believe. So that's very useful to have near the beginning here, because I was worried about finding ice at this point. Longitude, latitude, I can't remember which one's which when you're talking about down the planet. I would assume that's probably your longitude. Iron, cobalt, nickel. I'm sure it said there was ice here. There's more silver over there. Oh no, it's ice and gold over there, okay. So what was this? Nickel, iron, cobalt. Yeah, perfect. And it looks like this time we've got ice and gold right outside the entrance, or where I'm going to have the entrance anyway. And there is iron here as well. Nice. Platinum as well. Is that in the... So the gold, it's here. Cool. Gold, iron and ice. That's not a bad little find, is it? So, gold, iron, ice. They're capital so we don't miss that line. Okay, and then platinum and nickel are both in that direction. I'm not seeing anything over there. We've marked that one. There's some silver further out. But as you can see, this was basically where I'm planning on having the road. I kind of want, like, got this idea for like this kind of like Scalextric road where it's got like a slot down the middle. And it kind of spirals out and then comes back over a bridge to the center. And I'd have, there wouldn't even need to be like drones, it's just powered wheels or rotors with powered wheels. And it just keeps them going round. And eventually, like I say, they get to the edge of the spiral track. And they have to go over that bridge and then back to the center again. At the minute, this route down is a little bit sketch. I mean, I could jump it, but I might just do that anyway. Ooh, what have we got? Lag. Something spawn? I don't know. Didn't see anything. Oh, great jump. There we go. Got a little bit of an angle on it, and we're down. So yeah. That is actually a really good find, because I actually thought it was just nickel here, but the fact that the platinum is underneath, yeah, this is a score for sure. So I don't actually need to mark it, because this is our crater, the one we were looking for. So the idea now is to get ourselves sort of bunker on the go. And I just want to park up about here. And then there we go. So we got a couple of things, like this installation for sure is something that we're going to have to go and check out, because they've got this and this nearby one another. That's very interesting. Yeah, I'll probably remove a lot of these GPS markers just to clear out what we're doing. But like I say, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the old drill and I'm going to start here. And just nudge my way forwards a little bit, like that. And the idea here is that what I'm going to do is create sort of a flattened off front to this little hill. I don't know what you call it when it's in the centre of a crater. Can't really be a hill, but yeah. Mound, I assume, the mound. So yeah, like I say, just slowly drilling away at this. It will tell me in a second that I have collected enough rock and filled up my inventory. So there we go. So then I'll run over, pop that all in here, go into the production, and we'll just get about 6,000 of them going. That should be more than enough. And that's the basic principle for what I'm going to do here. Like I say, just continue to cut away at this. And I'll probably get, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 loads of stone done. Process through. I'll get the survival kit to make me, normally I'll go for about sort of 300 steel plate, 200 interior, probably 100 interior.
Inventory full.
And then I'll get a host of the other components going. So let's say the 300 of them, 200 of them easy, 100 of them, 200 of them. I want 20 of those, 100 of them, and then 100 of each of them. And that should give me enough to get all the basic stuff done. And as you can see, this starting to form yeah, like a flattened front. Just making sure that, you know, I'm always coming to the same sort of distance across.
Inventory full.
So like I say, that's 3 loads of stone transferred over. It's already got 120 odd plates on the go. And yeah, like I say, just a couple of cycles of this, and eventually that gives me enough to get all of those components built.
Inventory full.
And then, like I say, hopefully when we get past a certain point, obviously it being night time, only just gone night as well, I think I've got about an hour of night time, so chances are I'll probably pause, let the game play a little bit and come back in daytime, because I can get all the base set up and a solar tower built, but none of it's going to work until the sun starts shining. So yeah, like I say, I'll bring you back a little bit when this is dug out and when I've got things laid out a little bit more. I'll just do one more load, grab some steel plate, and I'll just do a little bit, and then I'll, like I say, I'll come back when that's done. Because literally at this stage of the game there is only one thing I can do, and that is just dig and get stone. So let's grab 100 of these and just come up here. So this is normally where I have my central tower, and I think what I'm going to do is have it, yeah, about there, I think. And that should do as the solar tower. I'll build that up later. And just come out and down. I think it's about there. I think I might have gone one too far. That looks better. Yeah, I think that's about where I want it to come in. Not at that height, obviously. So let's get that beam built in. Actually, now that I look at it, I think I was right. It was one more. And yeah, we're getting to this point. So yeah, like I say, solar tower going up there. I'll bring this, completely dug this out, and we'll have the cave entrance. I'll get this in there, we'll build a base in there,
Energy
and
low.
hook it all up to the connector. So, just grab this, throw that in the vehicle, and jump in the seat. Light on where I'm working, just to make things a bit easier for myself. There we go, that's perfect. So yeah, I'll bring you back when this is a little bit more dug in. So that's kind of what it looks like now, and I'll bring you back when it's done. Okay, yeah, so I did a bit more drilling, laid out a bit more of the base. I've got a bit more work to do here. Kind of went off a little bit wrong on that drilling there, but it's going to come up to about that height anyway. It just needs to be tall enough for this to drive in. But now it is time to lay out some of the base. So I'm going to have the assembler here, the refinery, yeah, that way, and I want a cargo container on the back here, and that should allow me to get yeah, I need to get the cobalt to sort that out, but I can build both of these two with just what I have got. So if I bring this inside, which might get a bit stuck about here somewhere, so I will just park it there and grab what I need out of the back. So literally just take everything, because I don't think I need those two yet, but hopefully I queued up enough that these two are fully built. Yep, nice. Cool, that's them two. That needs tubes and grids. Yeah. And then I need a battery in here. So I think the battery's going to go up here. I kind of want it upside down just so I can see that. Although if the base gets shot out there, it's not very well protected. So I think the battery's going to go here instead. Like so, and that needs steel plate and power cells. Well, pretty sure this can produce more of the steel plate that I need. So I need to go and get some cobalt. I think that's it, 10 grids, 20. Oh, yeah, 10 grids will do, but yeah, 20 tubes. And I might actually make that 20 and put another one up top. And that just needs the same things. Okay, so if I put all of this back in here, 192, that is more than enough to finish that. So yeah, they just want grids and tubes. Now then, up here, just going to build all the way up. Here you go. There. Oh, that's well tall enough. It might be a bit too tall. Yeah, keep going. Still a little bit high. Yeah, I can see the landscape from here, so that will do. Now then, I need it placed this way. A couple of blocks that way. And then this way. And the reason I'm doing this is because I can't actually set up a rotor at the beginning of the game. So without those tubes and stuff, and like I say, I need the power before blah blah blah. So yeah. Something like that. What do I need? Yeah, I don't need motors. Okay, cool. So let's go and throw these up. And to begin with, the sun's going to come up over that direction, but it will go that way. So we'll have the morning ones set up here. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get rid of that. And then one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. I have an extra one on the side because it gets about 5 minutes, 10 minutes of morning sun. So there we go, one block. Two construction components. Solar cells, so let's get a couple more of them built up. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need some more of them as well, so let's do another 100 construction components, 20 of them, 100 of them, another 20 of them. Yeah, that should be more than enough, I think. So it does look like I've run out of iron, yeah. So let's get that one set up. And then probably this one. So yeah, they need 10, 12 girders per one, so I think 100 might cover us, because like I say, I haven't actually got many on me, so yes, so
Energy low.
that's that for now. I will bring you back when we've made a little bit more progress. Hopefully the sun is up by then as well. So yeah, I will catch you soon. Okay, so there we go. That's basically all the work done on this sort of layer of the hangar. I'll dig out a bit more once obviously we've got the stuff being produced. At the minute it does look like the sun has just poked its head up. Yeah, there we go, look. So we're getting full on all of these for the morning ones that are facing that way. And the sun's going to go that way, and all of the ones that are positioned that way that are currently getting 2 bars will be getting 4. So, like I say, in the next episode we'll sort out the rotor tower for this, because I'm going to have to build something extra special about, how high up? About here, I think. So this all needs to be removed, conveyor tubes need to come in, we need cargo containers to be built, an advance rotor will go at the top of a conveyor pipe, and then we will conveyor out on a very, 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 very long arm to about this distance, and then I'll slap a load of drills on it and we will drill in a little way and create that platform all the way around the edge at this level and that height. So yeah, like I say, the power's on. We can get the batteries and power up. There we go. And now we can see actually as well how much power. We've got 1.35 megawatts coming in. The current output is 2 kilowatts, so we're doing alright there. And that is obviously because it is just powering these two, basically. So all I need to do is go and get some cobalt, which, considering there was cobalt only 1,000 meters away, I am just going to buzz and do that quickly. There. First time for the bottle. Charge my power up. I might grab a bit of iron whilst I'm out there as well, because you don't really need that much cobalt. So, this one. Jump all the way over. Nearly too far. Let's see. Cobalt, 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 cobalt. Somewhere here. And yeah, this will be the last thing I do this episode. So, get a bit of this, bit of iron, and I'll just make those grids so that we've got a couple of cargo containers. Maybe I'll make the drill and the piston and the hinge, because we need large tubes for those. I might put another cargo container on the rover and a connector on the back, and then I will fit the conveyors and connectors necessary for that to connect straight up to the base. So it'll be much easier than hand drilling. So obviously I'm going to collect a little bit of stone whilst I'm doing this. Mostly I want cobalt, so check my inventory in a second just to make sure that I am definitely collecting plenty of cobalt. Yeah. Okay, that'll do. Iron. Probably easiest to start a new hole. Somewhere here. We'll just go down another 10 meters or so. Not vastly far under the ground, so when we come to make our miners and stuff like that, we're not going to have to dig an awful long way underground. It depends how I want to do it, because I might not want to ruin the surface too much so that we can still drive about or whatever. Depends how long it takes us to get to a flying grid. I feel like I kind of want to create a combo between a large grid rover and a flyer that connects to it. That would do an awful lot of the... Yeah, the flyer does the mining, it connects back to the rover, dumps all its cargo into the rover, then you can go off and do a little bit more mining again. That's the idea anyway. Whether it would work, I'm not sure. So, let's just get a bit of that cobalt refining first, because then those grids can be made. I'm not exactly sure. Nickel as well, which apparently I've got no nickel, so that gets us those, which was all I needed. No tubes, which are there. Perfect. Okay, so now we've got basically the basic functioning base. The next thing was to fit one that way, I think. One that way. Let's do a few more interior and some construction components. Okay. Although 2 construction components was enough, so that is that. Connector. Yeah, I didn't mention the fact that I have put the... do I need... probably... yes. To build a conveyor first. So, let's come over here. Production. Them as well, because I know I haven't got any of them. So let's just take them out. And... I think what I want to do is something like this. Like that. And then probably two of these here. Now I've got to double check that that one's in right. Yeah. Although to be fair, I know the game has issues with that, so let's put that one in. So I need construction components and small tubes, so production, that should probably do on that front, I think. So yeah, put all of that out. What do I need? Steel plate and construction components. Did I leave any in here? made because I'm not about to put any stone in there anytime soon. Steel plate needed. Yep. Nice. That is that. Sorted. Now I should be able to create a connector. Beautiful. Get rid of all of this. Pop one on there. And there'll be one on here. So let's just pull this away a minute. Park him over here. Pop one of these this way. Ooh, looks like I could do with the steel plate. Steel plate, yeah. Not quite sure what that did. Just deal with that when it comes to it. So I got that out of the way just so that I can do a couple more layers of this, but I need the steel plate. Okay, I need more stone. So hopefully this is the last manual dig. I mean, I could do it with the drill, but the connector's not on there yet, so
Inventory full.
okay. Let's put that in first. Okay. I need a lot more steel plate than that. I need a computer. Have I not got any computers? Apparently not. Okay. I can build this. It's the little cappy thing. Oh, no, it's in there. Okay, so yeah, that is fully built. We just need the steel plate for... Just got a bit of that going. Whilst I'm at it, battery, 80 power cells.
Inventory full.
Okay, last little bit of stone, throw that in there, go that to the front, last bit of steel plate. I'm just going to pop another battery up here, and not weld it in yet. Let's get this done, nice. This done. Ooh, still need computers. Okay, 5 computers. Yep, nice. I love them. Thank you very much. Them as well. Okay, so done. What do I need? 25 computers, 60 power cells. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 40 computers will do. Okay, so let's throw all of that back in here. Keep a bit of this on me for now. And let us park up. I might just need to be... Ooh, hang on, because I haven't done this bit yet. 1, 2, 3, and then I have a feeling that this section is not long enough, so we will just bring this out one more. We'll bring it out 2 more, and then I'll bring the rest of that out in a bit. There we go. And just for the sake of it, why not? There we go. Get them welded in if I can. No. Did it produce any more steel plate? No. Okay, so until I can be bothered to take this and drill, which I just want a little break from it. I think I've been playing for, I don't know, I couldn't actually tell you how many hours so far. It should be lining up in the middle of that block. Where is it? Out there. Okay, so lined up in that direction. If I go into my wheels and drop the height offset, there we go. So if I go into the G menu and we set up battery for recharge on and off, the connector to switch locks, and then the only other things I want on here are hinge lock on and off, reverse, the piston, where are you, here, reverse. Don't think there is a lock midway through, which is a little bit annoying, but you can change the maximum that you want it to be set to, so I should probably increase max distance and decrease max distance to do that one, but that's 2 bars already gone. So now I'm going to toggle the block on and off, and then the use tool as well. So if I lock, this is locked, I can put the batteries onto recharge, and there we go. Everything a starter base needs. I've got second battery coming along. The solar tower, perfect for now anyway. What are they getting? 2 bars each at this point. So yeah, this is where the solar rotor tower will come in handy, but the upgrades to the base will basically come in episode 2. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode. It's a lot of fun to make. We will take the buggy out and do a little bit more hopping, because that's great fun. It is going to be our sole miner at the minute with 2 cargo containers. It's alright, it's not bad. Eventually we'll probably get a proper miner, but like I say, in the next episode we're going to be doing the rotor mine around here and the replacing the solar tower once that's done. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the episode. You'll probably catch me soon next, well, I don't know, it'll probably be within the week for the next episode. But I'm also looking at playing Splitsy's Scrapyard. I had a quick go on it the other day. Actually, it's quite funny. I'd played it for about 2 hours, and I was literally about to pause the game. I'd just found something I wanted, picked it up on my crane, and the trailer, the crane, the whole car just started rolling, flipping, crashed itself into the thing that I'd just built, and it's a good thing we've got saves and you can revert. But I will start that from new again, because it's quite a good campaign. You don't get the same freedom that you get in this, and that makes it a lot more challenging. So if you enjoyed this episode, leave a like and a comment. I really appreciate if you leave the comments, because that lets me know, you know, what you like, which direction you want me to take, anything specific you want me to do. Again, yeah, thank you to anybody who has subscribed already, and if you haven't, just click that subscribe. Keep you updated for when I bring out the new episodes for this series and for the Scrapyard playthrough. So yeah, peace out, love you, catch you in the future.